8 things you must avoid when you are trying to win her. So the moment you've been able to get this girl's contact and you're trying to know her, you must avoid these 8 good things. And most of those things is things that they might look so casual to us. It might not be too important to us, but ladies take it so deep in it. So number one thing, when you start talking to a lady for the first time or you're trying to get to know her, never talk about how sexually appealing her body could be, and do not talk about her physical physics, how she's looking, how pretty she is, much on that. Yeah, you can compliment her beauty, but do not go as far of trying to admire her back or front. So this is a very big turn off for most of them. They might actually put you in the category of many other guys who's actually looking for their body instead of true love or something meaningful within them. So many girls, at least 98, 99% of them do not really appreciate that. When you start talking about that, this is what they see every day within them space, and this is what they hear. So the only way you can act like a different guy, it's when you do not even research conversation with them. And the moment you've been able to contact such, you keep your conversation flowing and they want to always hear from you and they want to see you different from any other guy who literally just to want their body and tell them how sexually appealing. Hey, what's up? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Godstandos. I'm a full-time practicing artist as well as a content creator. If today is the first time you're coming across this channel, I want to say a very big welcome. In this channel, what we share is relationship tip that can help you enhance your relation. So if today is your first time you're coming across, do not forget to watch this video to the end. Watch other videos. You'll see a lot of videos there that will help you grow your relationship life. All right, thank you once again. So today we'll be talking about 8 mistakes that every guy make when you're getting to know a lady for the first time. So number 2 thing you must avoid when you're talking to a girl for the first time or when you're getting to win her heart, it's never talk about your financial problem. When you are having a financial problem, learn to keep it within yourself and battle that on your own. So the moment you raise up a topic about your financial problem or instability, you start having issues with them because they want to know if they are capable of relying on you to solve their own problems. Do you understand? So you shouldn't, for any reason, raise up any issue that has to come with your financial problem or anything. And never for any reason, tell them you are ever broke. They just don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. Many of them do not really want to hear that, and they wonder hear such things. It might actually flare them off. They might actually just stop communicating with you. Like every girl need a guy who is well to do with when it comes to finance. On your own part, bro, you got to work on yourself. You got to really work on yourself. You can do many things online. You can be an affiliate marketer. You can be an online. Everything that you have to do, just strive. But be careful out there. So number 3 things you must put in place is when you're communicating with her, do not talk much. Yeah. It's better you keep a lot of secrets, a lot of things, and let them be anxious to know more about you. It's better that way than you giving the whole of yourself out. Once you give the whole of yourself out, you're no longer valid in the industry, bro. So the only thing you can actually sustain your integrity and pride as a man is when you learn to reduce the limit of your communication and do not tell everything you out. Allow them to do the talking. Just allow them to talk about themselves. Allow them to do much of the talking. Give them the brief peek about yourself. Do not give them literally everything. You know, the ladies love to be surprised. They like to see this different version in you. And the moment you fall into the table of not giving them a routine of different version about you and let them see the beauty and the hidden secret about things, that there won't be anything fascinating or interesting about you. So when you just dish everything out on the table, they're like, is this all you got? And that's just it. So number 4 thing you must always avoid when communicating with her for the first time or when you try to win her, it's do not call them too often. Psychologically, when you call girls too often, you become too addicted into it to the extent that you fall deep into lust. I won't call it love. Anyway, when you call people too often, you try to create this bond. You are always into it because you are paying more sacrifice. Now you must understand what kind of ladies you are actually communicating with. Many ladies do not really neutrally enjoy when it comes to chatting them on phones. Many of them do well more on calls. So a lot of them like when you talk to them, when you call them, they want to hear from you. And a lot of them reverses their case. You do not just call them. When you call them, you become a problem, and you not call them more than one or twice. When you call them and they do not pick, it's better you just let them go and let it be, instead of giving them 2, 3 to 4 missed calls. When you give a girl more than 2, 3 missed calls, it becomes so appalling to them, and they get feared up, and they can even get angry. Most of them end up blocking you. Yeah, you had me, they will block you. So you must not be so deep into them and keep calling them often and often. Limit the way you call them. The moment you limit the way you call them, you will tend to regain your integrity, your respect as a man. And always give them the impression that you've got other things as your priority that you need to put in place. They're just reaching out to them every time. It has been an experience with me, so I am sharing this with you. So number 5 thing you must know about this is, do not be too available. Yeah. Your availability, when you tend to see things too often, you tend to lose spices, you tend to lose value about that thing. Imagine you keep seeing somebody every day, the person automatically lose value to some point. Now imagine that you have a treasure that has been hidden for over years, and just it's revealed within 1 or 2 days. And the moment you see 1 or 2 days within a year or a week, you tend to pay value on those things rather than any other thing. So what I'm saying in essence, you should not be always available. Always give them impression that you've got other things to do with your life and with your time. So the moment you start building such impression, the better for you. And they will see you as somebody who has ambition, who have focus, who have dreams. You understand? So you shouldn't, for any reason, be too available. Always try to reach out. So the fact that you always reach out shouldn't be your availability. And if you are discussing with them, learn to understand when it's time for you to stop your conversation. Your conversation with any lady shouldn't be too long. Yeah, it shouldn't be too long. Now, when the conversation becomes too long, it becomes boring and tiring. And a lot of persons start having ear pains, the glance of your phones down to your ears and everything. You sometimes suffer from migraine and all. So a lot of ladies do not literally love a long time conversation, but the moment they are into you, they seek for more desperation, they seek for more things about you, they seek for more secret. They just want to know more about you. But you getting to know them, let your conversation be brief and direct. Just go to the point. So the next one is, do not always seek for permission before you say anything. Ladies likes guys who has this authority over them sometimes. But you shouldn't always seek for permission. Please, can I say something? Please, can I do this? Please, don't always be that good guy. It's not really good. It's not really good. They see you as a weak person. But the fact that you're not weak, they don't see it that way. They see you as a weak person. It might be a respect from your own part. Probably the way you were brought up from childhood, you have this integrity of yourself for yourself, and you have this respect for yourself and for people of my kind. But they don't see it that way. The best is just go to the point. If you want to speak, you need not seek permission before you go ahead and say anything to them. So go straight to the point and go directly. And when you are so direct to the point, they give you that respect, that because you are a man who knows exactly what he wants. So go to the point and do not compromise or try to plead for attention or try to plead hard before you speak anything. So number 7 on the list is, do not overstep your boundaries. Yeah, do not overstep your boundaries. There are certain questions you should know you're not supposed to ask a ladies. E.g., never go as far for the first time knowing a lady, asking her, what is your body count? Do you enjoy sex? What is your best sex position? Or there are certain things you shouldn't for any reason ask any girl when you are getting to know her for the first time. It is appalling, guys. It is very big time appalling. It's a red flag for a lot of them. So the moment you come with issues like that, they tend to block you. They tend to neglect your call. They tend to put you in a friend zone. So you must specifically understand all these things and be polite when you're talking to them. Do not come to them and talk to them like they are harlots or all they have to do is offering sex or. So On the long goal, you must understand this. You must know the kind of words you throw at them, because the words you actually make and you actually give to them can either break you or make you, or can either make this relationship or break the relationship. Now you must understand that ladies are programmed in a way that what you give to them is what they reciprocate back to you. So it's more like an engine. When you give them something, they reciprocate it back to you. So you must understand exactly what you are giving and be careful with this species. The next on the list is when you start having a conversation with her, you must be the kind of person who can actually spray forth a good conversation. Do not just come up with conversation like every other guy. How are you? How was your night? Have you eaten? Literally, we both know you're not going to buy her food. So do not come up with just a casual conversation. Ask her questions like open-ended questions. Like open-ended questions. So these are the kind of things you should be asking a lady. Do not go straight like close-ended question like how are you? Fine. How was your day? Fine. Have you eaten? Yes. Are you home? Yes. No. Go ahead and ask them some certain question that can be an open-ended question. With that, it's a long run for you to win everything. So if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to subscribe and turn up the notification bell. Smash the like button so that other people can actually see this. And on the long way, you can share. Permitted. Go ahead and share. Thank you for joining me once again, and have a nice day. Till I see you some other time.